If you wake up with pain first thing in the morning, there's a pretty good chance that it has something to do with the posture that you're sleeping in or the position. And for most people, sleeping on your back is great. And really, the only two things that you want to worry about is having a nice big pillow for underneath your knees to take a little bit of pressure off of your lower back, because these muscles are going to kind of pull at your lower back if there's nothing supporting underneath the knee. It just gives a little bit more slack for the system. And then when you lay down, you don't want too much of a pillow. You just want to kind of have your nose pointed straight up at the ceiling. The moment that we have too much and we're kind of doing this sort of a thing, that's not going to be very good for your neck. But for side sleeping, the difference between being on your back is when you're on your back, there's not very much room in between the floor, your shoulders, and your neck. Like, you should be able to just lay here even without a pillow. But when you're on your side, there's a lot more room between the floor and your head. So you're gonna want to maybe fold the pillow, maybe use a thicker pillow to support your head. And you also notice how I have my arm out in front of me. So I'm actually laying directly on my rib cage is what I'm feeling. I'm not feeling my shoulder, because this is going to really put a lot of pressure into this area right here, because all the nerves are coming out of your neck, going underneath your collarbone and out into your arm. And if I'm laying like this, that's really going to jam everything together. So I'm putting it out in front of me. I'm laying down on my rib cage. I'm making sure I have enough of a pillow underneath to support my head. And then I'm using the pillow that we were using for under the knees. Now side sleeping goes in between the knees just to keep the pelvis a little bit more neutral. And some people also like to sleep on their belly. I would really advise against this, just because if you're sleeping on your belly, you probably are not sleeping like this, which, you can't breathe like this, so you're forced to crank your head all the way to one side. And if you're turning your head all the way to one side for 7 hours, 8 hours a night, every night, that's actually going to cause a little bit of functional scoliosis and start making its way all the way down your spine into your lower back and your pelvis. So if you are having a little bit of trouble with discomfort in the body after sleeping, then try and make a couple of these changes, just because your future self will really thank you.